On the Veeam side, right, this is a standard-based connect on the S3 API. This basically Veeam and Cloudian connect at the Veeam cloud tier. So Veeam backup has the first tier where all the backups land, which is a performance tier, which typically needs to be a NAS or a direct attached storage. And then there is the capacity tier or the cloud tier, which is based on S3 APIs. And that's where Cloudian resides on Veeam. What you see here is this creates a logical air gapping of all your data backups when they're done with Veeam, and it's actually quite clever, right? In the traditional sense, air gapping would mean you actually take the data and keep it offline in some vault. And the problem with those kind of things is when you actually have to retrieve the data, it's a real manual lift and a manual effort to get it back. With the way the backups are structured with Veeam, your performance tier and your primary data tier are on typically on a block or file-based storage system, which has its own authentication and access controls, and your backup is on a completely different network. So even if the hacker gets into a system and they hack into your primary tier, guess what? They haven't hacked through the authentication or access controls on the capacity or the cloud tier, and that creates the virtual air gapping.
Yeah, Amit, quick question, if you don't mind me asking, on that one slide.
Yeah, go ahead, Cloudian.
So obviously know the answer, but I get this question a lot of times, and I feel like it's probably a good idea to ask it for the benefit of the group. Well, let's say that we're not in a situation where it's an external attack. Let's say that someone gets the 2 weeks notice and they decide on the last day to leave a goodbye gift for the company by deleting all their data or doing something with that. How does the immutability can help? How can immutability can help with that?
So that's the Dave scenario, right? In Ryan's slides, that was Dave, the system admin, who had access to pretty much the backup systems, the storage systems, and if you fire him, he's gonna create a house fire by deleting or doing whatever. It's possible that he can do it. So with immutability, and specifically with Cloudian's Hyperstore, as I mentioned, when you ship the product in worm mode, the root access is going to be disabled, right? Your data, when it lands in Cloudian, has been locked with object lock for a certain period of time, and this cannot be changed or deleted. So even if Dave tries to get in as a system admin user, that is not the same as having root credential, and even he or she will not be able to do anything to data that's in the object lock bucket that we have designated as completely tamper-proof. So it is actually tamper-proof, and it is protected from disgruntled employees as well. Okay, so it does protect against that scenario for sure.